Good day, folks. We're doing a little bit of a gardening update. I'm waiting for a mate to come over with his... Oh, he's got a truck, but he's not bringing his truck over. But I'm going to put in a pipe bridge, pulling out my log bridge. You see how these little cuttings are going well, and that I've got the little sunflowers coming through too. So that's the same all along here. We'll go and have a look at some of the good stuff, alright? Here we go. Some of them are a bit more advanced. Down here they're really good. Look at all of these. I will go back and have a look at the raspberries. See, the raspberries are doing very well. They're going to be flowering very soon. They've got the little buds of flowers on them, and they're going really well. Here's my new little fireplace. I've just boiled some water for a coffee. I sit the kettle up on top, but at the moment it's just in the coals because I'll have a cuppa when my mate gets here. Alright, look at this one. This is a jostaberry, and all of that is new growth since I stuck it in the ground. And that is a gooseberry. So it's all looking pretty good. My new grapevine. Got some wind coming, I'll pause you. My lemon trees are doing alright. They haven't died yet. And we've got some good sunflowers. Oh, and we've got tadpoles too. We'll get in close and have a look at some of them, hey? There's a million. I counted them this morning. And look, my little cute musicians. We've got a cat on bass, a hedgehog with a violin, a pig with an accordion, a squirrel probably blowing some sort of clarinet, and this cat, he must be the singer. And nearly all of the, look, see, we're losing some of the daffodils. But that doesn't matter, they'll be back next year. So it's looking pretty good. I'm happy. I planted tomatoes along here. This little bed has sunflowers at the back and tomatoes at the front. Nothing come up yet. I'll go check the other over there, see if we've got a sunflower coming up yet. Nothing as yet. No sunflowers as yet, but they'll come up maybe next week. It's a beautiful day. They've got big storms all over the rest of the east coast, but Tasmania, we missed it. Though my brother was going to fly to Melbourne yesterday, but they cancelled because of high wind and crap. And then they cancelled his flight again today. I got to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning to get him to the bloody airport in the morning. Oh, I don't know, these airlines, they're not so good, are they? Remember they gave Alan Joyce $26 million as a bloody, what do they call them? Well, he was leaving. He was leaving because he'd made a huge mess of Qantas, the Australian airline. And because he made such a huge mess of it, they gave him $26 bloody million for being crap at his job. Wouldn't that be good, you know? If you could just be crap at your job, if you were a bloody teacher or a cop or a builder or tradie or whatever, if you did a really bad job and they gave you $26 million. Wouldn't that be good? But it only happens if you're born an arse goblin, as Joyce was. You must be sick of this by now. Little potatoes coming up all over. I've only planted them recently. These I was planting, I was digging up, but I found all these potatoes, so I just left them, and you can see they're all growing. And then I'm going to put some more down here, so they come ripe. That's what you say about potatoes. Or they become ready to harvest. 1, 2, 3. So this is the bridge I'm replacing. If you can see, I put a pole in the middle. That's how high the big... See, I'm either going to get an 1800, so 6 foot pipe, so 6 foot across, and it will sit up as high as that one in the middle. The other one's to stop people driving along here because I lost a log on the side. See, I could repair this bridge, or I could just cut it in half, because this side's still good, but I just can't be bothered because it'll get damaged again and again, and it's like 15, maybe 18 years old, and it's had some heavy traffic from some city folk. City folk drive over it really quickly, and that's what damages it, because city folk are like disabled, you know, whereas country folk, they see a bridge, they stop and go over it at 2k an hour. And I tell all my city bloody mates, drive over it at about 2k an hour or you'll damage it. And they go, boom, bounce, 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 because they're retards. Stuck in the city, you become a retard, because they don't know anything. They can only sit behind computers and go click, click, click and get paid a lot of money. Whereas if you're a country folk, you have sense in your bloody head. Because you're not sitting in front of a stupid computer, you're actually doing stuff. But anyway, that's my rant about those crappy, stupid city folk who have damaged my bridge. Oh boy, I'm ignoring them, because if I see them, I'll tell them, you broke my bloody bridge, you dickhead. And I don't want to do that, because they're disabled, you know. Treat them like a retard. They're from the city. So anyway, do I want a bridge that high? It would really let a lot of water through. My other option is to copy my neighbour and put in 2 small ones. I'll show you the neighbour's bridge, alright? Well, there's the neighbour's bridge. You can't see it very well, and I don't want to wade across the creek. You get a better look on the other side. But he's got 2 pipes, but they're both too small, and it causes a flood. So, can you see there's 2 bloody pipes there? Here we go. 2 small pipes, and it floods over the top of this bridge. So no matter what I do, I'm going to get a flood, because I'm only 50 metres up the road. So I can copy them and put in a crappy bridge that causes a flood, which doesn't matter because there's already a flood. Or I can put in a big one and I'll still get the flood from this end. So I don't really know what to do. And other considerations are the big pipe, the one that's 6 foot diameter, that costs $2,500 and weighs 6 tonne. Whereas I can get the small pipes like the neighbour, and they weigh like 1 tonne each, and they're $500 each. See, I could get 3 of them. I don't know. When Kel gets here, because he's built plenty of bridges, we'll figure it out. And other considerations are, if I go for the small pipes, 2 or 3 of them. What's up, Charlie? If I go for 2 or 3 small pipes, then I can lift up the level, put the pipes in and then put earth over them. Charlie thinks there's something in the water. Maybe he's seen a fish or a crayfish. Oh, a platypus. There used to be a platypus that lived here. I haven't seen him for years though. He had a hole down there somewhere. So I can lift up so that it holds more water until it starts going through the pipe. Or I can put the pipes at the bottom and have a lot of gravel and rock over the top. I don't know. Kel will know the best idea. And you see, If we get the 6-ton massive pipe, then my excavator can't lift it, but I can drag it. And if we have a problem with a 6-ton pipe, it can be fatal. But we're not going to have any problems with 3 1-ton pipes. So maybe I'll go that way.